Darkest Dungeon, man. I have not played this game since it was on Steam about a year ago, I want to say, and it just came out for PS4, and I haven't played it yet. So, pretty excited to get back into it. If you've never played this game before, hopefully I can figure out the controls. Hold on. How do I? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I just realized, as I'm saying, it's on the PS4 now, and I definitely need to learn how these controls work versus the computer, Steam. It doesn't seem too different. Okay, that's how you switch there. Let's see. How do I go forward? Like the next stage, next map, I mean. Circle? Triangle? Square? Oh, hi. Okay. So square brings up your... And I guess this is going to be a little bit of a blind-ish playthrough because I haven't beaten the game. Even when I played it back in the day on the computer. I never made it that far in the game. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe halfway through the game. Actually, no, not even that. I don't know. This is a long game. A long, very unforgiving game. And, yeah, so a lot of this is going to be pretty blind for me, which I'm excited about. Because I like doing things that are genuinely fun for me, and I think it's fun for other people to watch, too, when it's the person who doesn't really know what they're doing either. But I gotta really figure out this menu right now. And how to advance. Oh,
brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Okay. How do I go to my eye? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. This is becoming more and more familiar. Okay. Hi. Wait. Can I not move without? Interest, okay. So you have to have the map open to...
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion.
Nice, surprise. Holy shit, okay.
Arrival.
Yeah, so surprising in this game is definitely one of the most important elements. So, I'll get into more explanation of it later on, but basically that big torch at the very middle of the screen, the top one, that is your light factor, and the torch factor. I don't know what the proper terminology is. But basically, the brighter it is, the higher the chance you have of surprising enemies. And surprising is huge in this game because any first damage you can get in, any advantage you can get in this game is huge. So you want to always have your torch as high as possible. I like to keep it over 76% personally. That's just like a normal rule of thumb I've read from other strategy guides online and stuff like that. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert in this game. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to have to fill it up a lot in the game, but I don't have a torch right now, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's see, figure out how this combat works. Hold on. Okay. Gotta admit, it's definitely going to take some time to get used to the whole PS4 controller thing, but I got this. I feel confident. Alright. There we go. Alright, that's how you see their stats. Yeah, definitely want to leave this dude. Big damage, nice. No bleed, alright, whatever. Okay. So yeah, the warrior and all this stuff. Yeah, you basically start off with a warrior and your rogue type highwayman, I think it's the name of the guy. And these guys are pretty awesome, honestly. They're probably my favorite character in the game. But this guy's a stun, which will come in handy later on for sure. It's got this protection spell thing, which I personally haven't used a lot, but who knows, maybe it's something that'll come in handy. That's the thing, like, there's a lot about this game. There's a lot of different layers to this game. It's pretty in-depth, so I'm going to probably learn a lot as I, trial and error kind of thing. Fortunately, the errors in this game tend to be pretty unforgiving. Again, that's like the motto, the mantra of this game is it's unforgiving. Kind of like Dark Souls in a sense, but just way different. I mean, in Dark Souls, you can't pause a game and be talking like this. Not always, at least. This one you can really take your time with, which I like, but it also creates a lot of intense moments, as I'm sure you'll see later on. Anyways, I've talked more than enough. Let's just hit this game.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, and just, everything in this game I love, but the interface especially. It's just the art style, everything. It's really charming. Hello. An exploring, you will find interactive objects. Press cross button. Okay, so X. Why does it say cross button? That's weird. I feel like it should just say X. Whatever. I guess they're just trying to be very specific. Yeah, so when you interact with objects in this game, a lot of the stuff will either harm you, do absolutely nothing at all, or it'll be good. And more often than not, I should say, it's stuff that harms you. In this particular case, I think because it's a tutorial and all that stuff, I don't think there's anything here that's gonna really harm me, so let's investigate. There we go. Let's go.
Leave nothing unchecked.
Shoutouts
There
to
is much to
Bacchus,
be found in forgotten places.
who is another amazing streamer. Bacchus,
An ambush.
if you're ever
Send
watching
these
this one,
vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned.
Nice
and their
dodge.
kind
All right.
is no longer welcome.
See, as you'd probably predict, you know, the Highwayman has a lot of dodge, and he's your guy that's gonna get out of the way a lot more. And the tank, you know, he's not gonna dodge stuff, but he has more HP and protection, which is great. This is like the first big boss, I want to say, just to get out of the tutorial. So let's take care of this. Let's see. Yeah, he has some pretty good AoE attacks too, this guy. Ray Shot Blast hits 3 targets. As you can see, when it has the 3 circles lit up in a row like that, like kind of connecting dots, that means it's going to hit everything in that entire space. Just little tiny things like that. You know, pistol shot can hit people in the back row, which is very helpful here. And kind of like the Knight, he has this tracking shot thing, which actually hurts the target and buffs you at the same time. So the other one, the Knight, it just buffs you. This one actually hurts the target. So that's pretty cool. But I do think the best strategy in this case is to make this guy bleed. And this is another thing I just really want to quickly point out, is the fact that as you look under the Brigand Bloodletter, that's the name of this dude, you'll see resistances. And there's stun, blight, bleed, debuff, move, nada. Anyways, all those things are big, you know, debuffs, yes, potentially you can put on people, and their resistance towards it. So as you can see, bleed, which is like kind of the gimmick of the Highwayman, is to make your targets bleed with dots, basically damage over time. This ability has a 20% resistance, meaning he's 20% likely to not resist anything. I think that's the way it works. Basically, the lower the percentage, the more likely it's going to hit, which is great. So this guy happens to have a pretty low one, so I wasn't going to bleed. Hopefully it's going to stack. Boom, there we go. And a debuff. So now you can see he has the little stacks above it there. Sorry, I'm going really fast right now, and wow, I did a lot of damage. But that's because there's just a lot of stuff that goes on in the very beginning. So there's so much to this game. I love it, and I just, it's kind of fun to explain too, because I didn't get a lot of this stuff at first, and it doesn't really hold your hand too much in the beginning. So I feel like for anyone watching this or might YouTube this video, this will be an awesome video just to kind of teach you the very, very, very basic principles of this game. Anyways, let's see. What's this guy's resistance to a stun? 50%, 25% back there. I can't hit him though. And that's another thing, real quick. These dudes, the big guys especially, they can take up 2 spots on your map. So they take up a lot of space the bigger they get. Just a kind of little, you know, fun fact. I'm just gonna snipe this dude. Hopefully it hits. There you go. 7. Dodge, please. Nice. There we go. How do you get up front? Huh, that's interesting. Yes, the Highwayman moved to the front, and I'm not exactly sure how that happened. I think he must have done an attack, because there's some attacks, like the move stat, where it has resistance for the move. You can actually make your targets move backwards, forwards, and it kind of throws off your rhythm. And you know, some attacks you have to be in a certain position to do, so definitely kind of screws things up. So I think that's exactly what happened. I wasn't really paying attention. I probably should, but I don't know. There we go, another stack. And that's the thing, I did not know this in the beginning, and I swear to God, I really wish I did. And I'm going to reiterate this, is the fact that bleeding, blight, any poison dot thing you do on guys in this game, it stacks, meaning that if you do it the next round, it'll do more and more damage. You know, in the beginning, I thought that you can only, if you had it on you, that's it. So I stopped doing the whole, bleed attack and trying to get more things on, because I'm like, that's a waste of damage. It's just gonna, he already has the bleed effect on. So definitely stack that stuff up as much as you can, because I swear, the enemies, especially the ones that have a lot of life, that's your best friend. Your best friend in the whole world are dots, light, bleed, big targets, especially if they're not very resistant to them, guys. Anyways, God, I'm talking a lot.
Prodigious size
12 damage.
does not
There we go.
dissuade the sharpened blade.
Corpses. So, I'm not going to read all this mess, but essentially, you kill a guy, it leaves the corpse behind. You can either attack it or leave it alone. The only problem with leaving it alone is the fact that, basically, you can't hit some targets if it's blocked in the past. So, right now, I can't hit that back target because it's being blocked by the large corpse, so I have to kill that first. It is what it is. I think later on in the game, I've heard rumors about this, so I don't know if it's true, spoiler alert, but I think some corpses actually come alive. I could be wrong, but if you don't kill them in a certain amount of turns, I think they come back to life, or you have to fight to the end, which sounds extremely annoying, but yeah. Alright, so we are at the victory lap pretty much. See, another thing I just quickly mentioned is hero to hit percentage, where it says 78% over there. That's just basically as it sounds, like how likely is your attack going to hit. Kind of important to know though, because sometimes you'll have a debuff on you and you might forget that, or you might not realize how low percentage it is to hit that target, and you kind of have to roll the dice, mentally as a decision-making thing. Do I really want to take the risk if it's only a less than 50% chance to hit the target? Should I buff myself instead? These are the things that kind of float around in your head during those situations. Anyways, right now it's 78%, so I'm confident, and it paid off. And he got the bleed in that, so this guy's just pretty much screwed now. And I got a dodge. Wow, flex. Let's go. Alright. And one thing I'm really noticing quickly here is that this seems way quicker, not I guess, combat-wise. Well, I guess, yeah, combat-wise, but on the PS4 version, it seems to be running a lot smoother, which is awesome. Maybe that's just, because my computer might not be the best thing in the world, but anyways. So anyways, from that we get, looks like an M4 emblems, and that's a resource you use, I'll talk about later, a shovel. I'll get into all that explanation later, maybe in another, broadcast / episode. But for now, we're going to just take all this stuff because it's great. And, yeah, I'll do posts in my community. Sweet. So we completed the quest. And whenever you see that little raven stamp sign there, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It means you beat the level. You can proceed on and explore the rest of the map if you wish to. And